Hey everybody, how's it going? All right, well, and just to let everybody know, the lobby is open for Rallisport Challenge 2. No intro tonight. We're just getting straight into it. But hey, PS2 vibes, Bruce Fields, Master Games Guru, Tommy, Forced Excess, Ludacris, Eric, Adaman, Non-Person, Valiant. We got a whole gang here today. Welcome in. Happy to see some familiar faces tonight. And Jaleem Anta, I appreciate you joining the Camp Counselor tier. I know you've been there before, but welcome back. I plan on getting some more members only videos out soon, so excited to get those out to you. But yeah, how's everybody's day going? How's everybody's Tuesday going? We're gonna chill in the lobby for a little bit, try to see if we can get a few more people in. But yeah, oh yeah, Force Excess. I saw Disclosure Day. I was disappointed. I'm a big Spielberg fan, and I felt like the acting was weak. I think it had really good ideas, but the ending, it just didn't come together on the ending for me. So I just, good ideas, just not the best execution. Didn't really love the writing either. Just kind of weak. Yeah, welcome to RuneScape. Yep. Yeah, and you love the Mass Effect music's amazing. Actually, in tomorrow's video, I'm talking about Mass Effect. So be on the lookout for that. Yes, Ludacris. Yeah, I have it set to Ghost. Somebody earlier said that I needed to set it to Ghost so we could have a 16-player lobby, which, if they're watching, thank you very much for setting that up. I've actually never watched Princess Diaries, either of them. It was on in the break room one time when I was working at one of my last jobs, and I just kind of watched pieces. And yep, we're live, PS2 vibes. Hey, P. Fernando, how's it going? Welcome in. It looks like we got a few people ready. I'm gonna wait one more minute. As soon as we hit 8:03, we'll just kind of keep it rolling. Hey, Goobles, welcome in. Hopefully, people will just be able to join once we, once we have the lobby going. We got 6 people, which is pretty good. I didn't watch the Shrek 5 trailer. I kind of didn't like the animation from the thumbnails I saw. Oh, nice. Rainbow Six 3 is a great game, Colin. I don't know how the backwards compatibility is. All right, looks like everybody's ready, so why don't we go ahead and start it? And Nico Bellix here? Nico, oh my god. My cousin, Nico? Hey, Mr. Camp. My cousin Roman is really into bowling. What is a good bowling game on the Xbox? Thank you, and we have to meet you in Liberty City. What is a good bowling game on the Xbox? That's a good question, Nico. Is there any really good bowling games on the Xbox? I'm trying to think about it, but thank you for the $5, Nico. I really love your, This is really less of a race than it is a sit still. What is going... Whoa. What? It's weird. I was just playing this. I think... Oh, I see. I think I have it set to manual. And why... I was just playing this game, guys, like a moment ago to test it out. And it looks... My accelerate button is on B? What? I'm gonna have to change that, like... I hope everyone else does well. What? Oh no, I can't change it from here. I'm just gonna have to get used to this. Why is my accelerate button on B? That is so weird. But thank you, Nico, for the $5. I really appreciate it, and I hope you and Roman have a good time in the alley. Upcoming Hexed. I don't know much about the upcoming Hexed. Oh god, it feels so weird to be not doing this on the trigger. What is going on? You liked Disclosure Day PS2 vibes? Yeah, I've heard that, like, I've heard it's hit or miss. I've heard some people really love it and some people really hate it. What'd you like about it, PS2 vibes? I'm interested. Yeah, I agree. It is interesting. Yeah, 16 cars without ghosts on would be insane. So I didn't have it on manual. It just accelerates on B, which I guess, like, I can get used to it. Hey, True Saintly, welcome in. Does I've never played Open Season PS2 vibes. That's what I'm trying to think. Is there any that have just, like... Because there is a Brunswick bowling game, and I remember it being, like, okay. Oh my god, I feel like my hand-eye coordination is garbage. What even is reverse? There we go. Good god. Hopefully in the menus, like, I can change this. This is miserable. Alright, let's return to the lobby. Let's get this figured out. Will the lobby have to disband for a little while you fix controls? I don't know. Hopefully I can just change it in here. I don't want to disband the lobby. I think I'm just gonna have to get used to it. Unless game settings. Yeah, I don't want to disband the lobby. We'll be okay. But we are going to go ahead and we're going to change up. We're going to move on to a new map. And let's change force manual. Nah, I don't want to do that to everybody. I'm sure there's people here not doing that. All right, cool. I wish, yeah, Phantom Crash Online would be cool to try out if it, you know, if it had it. After 100% gold medaling PGR, I've casually picked up the original Rallisport. If it gets too bad, I will change it out, but I think we'll be okay. Oh yeah, the original Rallisport's great, and this one's amazing too. I really just like rally games in general. That's actually where I first learned to really like racing games, was through rally games, especially like the time trial modes and all that. I think it's so much fun. Yeah, I don't know. There's just something fun about like being on your side, drifting around everywhere. But that's a real accomplishment, True Saintly. I think we've talked about this before, but 100%ing Project Gotham Racing is insane to me. That's like, that's real dedication right there. He asks you what you do with your money. I guess that's, I mean, it could have just been like nice conversation. I think, unless, I mean, if you feel it's nefarious, definitely you don't have to tell him. At the end of the day, you don't have to tell him. Hey Colton, welcome in. Happy to see you. Are you sure your current? Yeah, it is very unpleasant. I'll be honest with you. I might have to disband it. I think you're right, Ludicrous. This is one of your favorite games of all time. Nice. Yeah, it's up there. It's really good. I want to review it soon. Actually, part of the reason I chose this to play online is for future review. Oh yeah, the San Francisco levels. That's the one where it's full of hills and you just keep jumping up and down, right? Yeah, that one can be brutal. Yeah, Jack Black did. Yeah, he won in OXM. They interviewed him actually. They interviewed him and he 100%. And I think there's a picture of it. All right, we're gonna go ahead and just reset really quickly. Options. Where's just like good old accelerate, brake, gear up. Okay, that looks good to me. All right, and then we're gonna reopen the lobby. Let's do a hill climb. All right, we got a new lobby up, people. Sorry about that. This gets my votes for single best look. Yeah, it is up there. Ludicrous is one of the best looking Xbox games. Because, you know, Chronicles of Riddick is one of the best looking games, but it always, you know, it's always changing its resolution and kind of going in and out. I don't particularly love that, but this one's really strong. It's almost yeah, it is up there. It's like almost like a 360 game. Like it's it could be mistaken as an early 360 game. I think it looks pretty close to Forza 2. I don't know. Is that a crazy claim? I think it looks maybe just as good. Oh, are the versions of Toy Story 1 and 2 different on Disney Plus? Forced Excess? I didn't realize that. Yeah, well, I think we're going to go see that on Saturday. But yeah, how's everybody's week been? Everybody having a decent week so far? I know it just started, but... Oh, I think I'm on. Okay, that's fine. I forgot to switch it from manual. Yeah, it's just a really strong... Oh, I should probably... Well, the music's already running. We'll just keep rolling with it. Get in the zone, auto zone. Love that. The new Toy Story 5... Oh, I haven't seen anything... Like, I've seen a few of the trailers, Hopster. And that's about it. Weighed in today. I've lost 40 pounds since February. Tore my rotor cuff, though. Oh, I hate to hear that. I'm sorry that you tore your rotor cuff. Hopefully you feel a bit better. Controller's still not great. Whatever preset I chose, I feel like. Oh, the physical toys? Gotcha. I have not seen those either. I'm gonna have to change still. I think what it is, so I did install Action Replay so I could unlock everything for this because my main profile hasn't unlocked everything, and I wanted to make sure everything was there. And I think if they had messed up controls or something, it's really like messing with my head. Still, really solid game. Exactly, Ludicrous. I think that's what's going on. We'll figure it out. Let's see. All right. Cool. I checked my layout, and preset 1 is indeed gas and brake on the triggers. Yeah, that's so weird. You really have to press down on buttons for the input to work in the menus. Not sure if that's just a backwards... it seemed fine for me while I was doing it. Oh, hey, Lysander with the $5 super. I appreciate that. Favorite game OST for me, it's a Saturn rendition of Daytona 1, Cheesy Synth. That's a good one. Sonic Adventure 1 is a good one. And Sega, yeah, Sega Sound always did a really amazing job, I feel like. That's so tough to choose what my favorite video game soundtrack is. I think I will have to go with Retro Sonic 2, or the tie between Sonic 2 Sonic 3 is really incredible. Xbox, probably Halo 1 and Fable, those two, and then modern is Neon White. So like those are like my favorites that come off right off the top of my head. But Retro Sonic has some of the best music. Yeah, Sonic Adventure 1, like that opening music where you're racing against the orca is incredible. Resistance bands cause gravity weights are a bad idea, they said. Dang. Dang, that sucks. I'm sorry, Colton. That does not sound like fun. I really hope that helps you out a little bit. Is the music? I think the music might be copyrighted, some of it. You've been restarting your laptop for Stexus? Oh, Racing Lagoon. Yeah, that has a great drum and bass soundtrack. I love using that sometimes non-person. Any old school drum and bass, like PS1 soundtrack, it's so good. Sonic Frontiers. I haven't listened to Sonic Frontiers music. Camp Sonic? Or start my own Camp Birdman. Well, let me say, Lysander, you might be excited to hear what I'm talking about next week. So my video next week might be something that you would be interested in. Uh-oh. There we go. I have to get used to that. I kind of messed up the whole thing. Dang. Hey, I'm doing well, Simon. I appreciate you stopping in. Yeah, exactly. I've got, like, I think last week's stream got a copyright claim on it. These streams usually do. And it's not like the kind of copyright claim that will ruin your channel. It's just kind of like the one where, like, oh, you're going to either have to mute it or rip it out of the video. Camp Birdman. That'd be fun. I got to stop reading the chat while I race. I'm doing that thing. I saw a comment that made me laugh. It was under my Forza 2 review, and I read it this morning, and it just had me busted out laughing. They said, "Are you sure you've been playing racing games for 20 years? Because you drive like a dumb bastard." it was cracking me up. I thought that was one of the funniest things I've read in a little bit. Just the beauty drive like a dumb bastard. I don't know anything about what you're talking about, Force Text says. You would have to explain that to me. Well, hold on, Colton. I think you must have said that a long time ago, because I just ran into a wall. Jet Moto. That is... I don't remember that one particularly. It could be Project 8 related. Who knows? Oh, did I accidentally set it to manual? Is that like an error that I made? Gotcha. That's what happened. Too busy reading you guys. I love just chatting with you guys. That's what I enjoy. Gearbox is set to force manual now. Gotcha. Hold on. I'm gonna have to, like, keep changing this. It's been quite a night, people. I'm just not understanding why I'm always set to manual. Because I know that was that time it was for the game mode, but before I've been set to manual. Oh, look, it's preset 1's normal again. Weird. Cool. Make sure them all stay scared, yeah. Yeah, pretty much. Like, that's what it's like. YouTube's really weird about the copyright. I don't know what determines what. I eventually worked my way through it, Colton. Oh, the F-Zero games do have great music, especially the first one on the Super Nintendo. There's certain options that can be. Okay. B is to... Whew. The music is crazy. Oh yeah, I should probably change that. I'm gonna like probably stop before we end the last lap and get that a turn off. Yeah, because it seemed like certain options you can't turn off. Both peak, yeah. No, both are peak Xbox games. I agree. Yeah, the music is rocking. It's fun. And welcome in, Surfbird Charlie. Always nice having you here. Oh man, gotcha. Yeah, yeah, I haven't done a full, because I do have a beard, and like I haven't done a full shave in a long time, and I don't think I will. I don't think I could do it ever again. I don't want to. Last time I did it, I felt like a baby. Have you ever seen anyone do a jump like that in Rallisport Challenge? Well, now is a perfect time to do this, because I'm not sure. Can you do 16 player? Can you do 16 player rally challenges? Exclusive port. How do I even get back into the race? Like, where's like... I'm like out of bounds. It took it way too long to realize I was out of bounds. That's so funny. Did you know PSP has an exclusive port of Def Jam Fight for New York? Super expensive. Yeah, I didn't realize that it was on PSP, no. Yeah, I know the PS2 versions of the Def Jam games are nuts. Yeah, we'll keep it on that. My dad is an interest in UFOs, UAP, so I understood on the film what the film showed. Plus, it was a good sci-fi thriller, deals with empathy, and I remember feeling really cheered up by it. Yeah, I like that. No, I can understand like enjoying it based on like those sort of things. I guess maybe I'm a bit more of a cynic. I felt like in the end of the movie, I didn't think people would actually react in that way. But I guess that depends on like what your opinion is of like, because I mean, like, you know, they released like documents about aliens and stuff not that long ago, and I feel like the world wasn't that like crazy about it. But that is like Spielberg's sentimental thinking. I just think that's the way he generally thinks. Hey Solaris, welcome in.
Long, easy right, tightens over crest.
Long, easy right, Titans over crest.
Long,
Driz with the $5 super. Give me one moment. I'm gonna read that in just a sec. You know what? I might as well. I wasn't the only one that hit that, though, luckily. Hope the stream has been going good so far. Hope your night's going well. Yeah, it says a bit bad so far. We've dealt with controller issues. I was driving in like on the first gear. It's been quite a night so far, but it has been fun.
Easy right, into, easy left.
I hate that. It like kicked me out. Like it's like at the camera angle. I wasn't the only one. You gotta listen to the guy. All modes support 16 players. That's awesome.
Caution, jump, easy right. Hairpin left, don't cut. Easy left, caution, bump.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to get used to like doing manual. I don't know how to turn off manual. I actually don't. If anybody has a hint on that.
Long, easy left, caution, bump. Hairpin right, cut. Into, long, easy left, over crest. Long, medium right, caution, bump, over crest.
But I will say, Drist, thank you for the $5 super. I appreciate it. I'll check it out in just a second. I feel like I want to, like, this rally, it's feeling good.
Caution, jump, long, easy right, over crest. Long, easy left, through tunnel. Caution, bump. Long, easy left, tightens. Easy right, into, long, easy left.
Oh, that really slowed me down. Hold on. It's weird. Sometimes you'll hit a barrier in this game and it won't do a thing, but sometimes it'll just like straight slow down your car.
Easy left, hairpin left, long, medium right.
Ah! You know, it is what it is, people. All modes supports was the World Cup.
Easy left, easy right.
Really? I don't know. I feel like you can imagine me having a beard because, like, you guys have seen my hairy arms. I just use trim and style, but trying something different. I've had some sort of facial hair for about 8 years. It's breezy now. I'm sure it feels so different. And then when you start growing it back, it's going to be itchy. Get this win. I was so behind. I really like Rally, though. Like, Rally is just so much fun. Have you seen the rallies that the assistant is constantly talking? It sounds like I know where, because like this one's pretty easy going as far as like where they're talking, you know, easy right, easy left. But there's some where they're like 90 and they give you numbers and all this stuff. I think it's fun, but oops, not everyone's ready. Auto Modelista is good. I can understand liking Auto Modelista more, actually. I was doing my best in first gear. Yeah, because I was going slow and steady. That wins the race. Really? They got the numbers reversed in advanced mode? That's interesting. Basic off in advanced. I like having the dude.
Long, easy right. Easy right. Long, easy left, tightens.
Easy left, tightens.
Square right, caution, rocks inside. Long, easy left, tightens.
Oh, I need to get... You know what? This is the time to really get into learning manual.
Left, caution, trees inside. Hairpin right, cut.
You guys are here with me learning this.
Long, easy left, tightens.
I've never driven a manual car in real life.
Long, medium right, caution, exposure. Easy left, narrows, over crest, keep right. Easy right, easy left, over crest.
Easy left, over... Oh yeah. But no, my night's going well, Drist. I really appreciate it. It's been quite a fun stream.
Over crest, into.
I appreciate your super. Thank you so much.
Tightens, caution, trees outside.
Crap.
Long, easy left. Long, easy right, caution, bump. Caution, bump.
I love the rain effect here. It's like really like, you know, it adds like a nice little fog effect without being too in your face.
Right, tightens. Long, medium left. Onto tarmac.
Oh no, that dude like ran into people.
Easy right, over crest, tightens. Easy left.
I like that. First means slow down, corner. I like that, Ludicrous. Thank you for the tips. I really appreciate that.
Easy left.
You're always in here with the good tips.
Easy right. Long, easy right. Caution, jump. Over crest. Caution, jump. Into, long, easy left. Caution, bump. Long,
DJ Andromeda's
easy
tearing
right.
it up, and usually they're in here too. But I'll just say you're doing great.
Easy right, over crest. Easy left, over crest. Over finish.
All right, we finished one. Hey, Noctis, welcome in. 6 right in this game. It's actually a 1 right. Man, how do they mess that one up? If you press Y in the lobby, can you change auto transmission there? We'll see. We did it, people. 30 minutes in. Why? Yeah, no, there was no way in here for me to change it. We'll go back to a racing mode for this one. We're gonna do, let's do Great Britain Mud Bay. And it doesn't look like when you pick your car, you can really do that. It's not a worry. We'll just get into, I'll figure out doing manual on stream. 90 right, bumps for 5, hill 12, yeah. Yeah, Ludicrous, yeah, that is baffling. On swapped. What's swapped? Forced excess. I learned to drive on manual. I hated it. Yeah, I knew someone who drove manual. It's just one of those things, you just get used to it. You learn to drive with a manual. Probably the best way to do it. Yeah, DICE used to make such great games. Was Duke Nukem Forever really that bad? I remember kind of having fun with it when I played it back in the day. But I don't know. I feel like maybe it is a little unfairly hated. Yeah, and this is a premier Xbox game. Really, I didn't even realize the first Rallisport Challenge sold almost 1 million copies. That's crazy. And it's weird because the Xbox is one of those consoles that actually sold it sold more and more as time went on. So like you would expect like a game like this to really sell well. But I guess maybe Forza took all of its thunder a bit. That's fine, that's fine. I wasn't the only one. This track is actually kind of nuts with its turns. This is wild. What's your opinion on the video reviewing the top 10? I did not watch that video. What are the top 10 watch Netflix movies? Like, of all time? Aren't a lot of the Adam Sandler movies, like, in the top 10? Like that Western he did. Remember that? I remember, wasn't that, like, the biggest Netflix movie when it came out? No, I think where it's... I'll check again, but I think the Gearbox section... That just forces manual on everybody else. Oh, you're also manual and also dying? Yeah, big talk. It's okay. We're in this together. You know, you just gotta learn. And I feel like we're learning together. We're going at the same pace. Look, it's you're right there. Really, marketing was strong for this game. It's crazy you say that, because, like, I actually didn't really know about this series until I started this channel. Like, I vaguely knew about it from seeing it at stores, but a lot of what I've learned about Xbox, and, you know, I've always been a big Xbox fan. I've known a lot about it for a long time, but I learned a lot just by starting this YouTube channel and just, like, talking to all of you. Michael B. Jordan animated movie. That's interesting. Yes, the analog triggers are used for this game, yep. And I think Rallysport's great. I'm not having the best time right now, but, you know, it's fun nonetheless. Rainbow Six 3 is going to be something else. So Rainbow Six 3 online is particularly hard. You do have to play that slow, and I think the starting weapon is quite bad. I forget what the starting weapon is that you really want. Yeah, unfortunately, I don't think I'm going to be able to get that Duke Nukem Forever review out this month. Things have been kind of busy recently. But we will at least have a... Oh. All right. The Flat Out games are great. Man. Oh, did I make it? No, dang, I was just right there. Oh, I got you, Colton. I can see that. About the shifting. I think OG Rallisport was a launch title. That's why. No, well, it was in other... It was a launch title in Europe, right? It wasn't a launch title here. So yeah, game settings, Rallycross... Yeah, and then there's Gearbox, and it's only Force Manual. So, like, you can do any, but I cannot... I'm guessing somebody earlier said that you can only change it in the single player section, but we're too busy in here. Yeah, Ridiculous 6 was rough, if I remember right. I don't have a favorite soccer player, Hobster. I know nothing about soccer, like, whatsoever. I've never even really watched it. But I gotta play FIFA games at some point. Surfboard Charlie, this YouTube channel. I appreciate that, Surfboard. Thank you. You've never seen me review an Xbox game before? Maybe I should get one out eventually. Me reviewing... Could you imagine reviewing every single Xbox game, having that as, like, your goal? That's just insane. That is crazy. Okay, it got shown at E3 2000. Yeah, you're right. So I wonder why this one just underperformed so hard. You're right, Ludicrous. There is no way. Because were they even advertising Forza as much? I know in 2005 they were. It was like my OXM issues are covered in Forza ads. Oh, yeah. No, it's definitely like... I hate to be this way, but it's like I'm driving not in automatic. I'm reading the chat. I'm doing all this. I love racing games to death, but me streaming is like the way I play on stream is just like I'm a whole different man, it feels like. You're seeing like a whole different side of me. It did have Taylor Lautner, you're right. The Dexter review's a masterpiece? That review's a masterpiece? That's really nice of you to say. Oh, we're doing this one again? I forgot to change it. We'll be fine. Redemption round. Hey, Matthew. And yeah, Bruce Fields. Yeah, I mean, it's fine. I'm not too worried about it. Batman and the Rain. Now, I don't know about that. I'm not getting sweaty in single player enough. That's the thing. It's like, you also have to know that, like, no matter what you do, there's always going to be someone out there that is, like, infinitely better than you, right? Like, that is life. You could think you're the master of something, but there's always going to be one guy that's one step ahead of you. And that's okay. And once you learn that, I feel like it's a little more freeing. Yeah, I think the government, the government has hired me to show me, like, hey, don't read and drive. Don't do anything else while you drive. Yeah, I played House of the Dead, Matthew. I played the second one, and then I played the one on the Xbox, the third one, which I think is a really solid game. I like it. But I also played a lot of House of the Dead 2 on the Dreamcast. Mr. Batbox. I'm the Bruce Wayne of racing games. I don't even know what that entails. I just think it sounds funny. Yes, Rallisport Challenge does have custom soundtracks. I actually don't think I have any custom soundtracks on this console, unfortunately. That'd be nice. On my other Xbox, I have the song, like, because, you know, I make music too. And I have my own songs that I've made, and I put them on my Xbox, and I'll usually play that. I got to do that on this one as well. I have multiple Xboxes that kind of do different things. This one's specifically for Insignia. Maddie G joined. The name's got a ring to it. What's everybody been playing recently? Retro, new, what's everybody been up to? I think I'm gonna barely not finish again. Yeah, wow. Man, 8:43, that's crazy. We've been playing for so long. But at night you're vigilante and underground racing. Yeah, like I'm known as like the big racing guy, but like illegally racing, but at night I'm just the racing vigilante. All right. Let's do we haven't done a crossover yet. That sounds like fun. We can probably shorten up the laps as well. World of Warcraft, nice. I love World of Warcraft. I haven't played any of this new expansion, though. I'm weird. I usually wait till the end of the expansion to play World of Warcraft, and then I get really into it before the new one releases. And that's kind of been my cycle, because I can't play too much World of Warcraft. It takes up so much of your time. It's like all you want to play when you play it. And I've got so many games to play. Mortal Kombat 2011. Did you ever fix the Xbox Live issue, Colton? I wanted to hop on the Series X and check it out. Crazy Taxi 3, nice. Not a bad choice. Hey, Xbaz, welcome in. Yeah, I make my own music, Valiant, and if you go over to my Camp Extras, my second channel, I have a few videos of music that I've made that I've uploaded on there. I've been making music for since high school. Splinter Cell and Hitman, those are good choices, Matt. Love those games. Especially, oh man, Hitman's great. I think we're just gonna give it a go. A lot of 360 lately. Just played the Warhammer 40k on there and it hooked me. Hook, line, and sinker. Warhammer is kind of cool, lol. I've never played a Warhammer game. I don't know. And there's so many Warhammer games. I own a bunch because they always like come in like bundles on PC. But I just never really gotten in the Warhammer at all. But I've just never really tried. Don Corleone of night racing. I like that. I'm the Marlon Brando of racing. Just say whatever. There's actually a good amount of different cars in this game, Headland. Happy to get 10 people in a lobby? That's crazy. I really love this map. Like the greenery and everything. There's like a good track variety too with the bridge. I mean, that's this type of rally anyway. Oh, your SSD was failing? Oh, that's really sad, Ludicrous. Hopefully they get that all fixed up. That's like one of my biggest fears is like one of my hard drives just like failing or my SSD. Yeah, the system isn't 4x3. I actually did go in and I checked that to make sure it was 4x3. Because this game does support widescreen. But just to keep things consistent for streams, I've decided just to kind of just stick to 4x3. I like the World of Warcraft movie Forced Excess. I know that's not a popular opinion, but I actually thought it was pretty decent. Like, it's fun. It was cheesy fun. Working through your game one backlog. Nice, I like that, Bruce. But Metroid Fusion, how are you liking that so far? I like the Metroid games. Never played Fusion, though. Alright, guys, we're going to probably do one more race after this, because we'll probably end a few minutes early so I can get the Rainbow Six lobby set up and everything. So maybe one or two more races. We'll see where we're at. But this has been fun. It's gone by so fast. Warhammer Online. Oh, that sounds like fun. Yeah, I don't know. A lot of other MMOs haven't really captured me like World of Warcraft has. I like MMOs. Well, sorry. Elder Scrolls Online. I played a good amount of that. I do really like Elder Scrolls Online. But I haven't played that one in a while. Used up its energy. Yeah, they probably found out like, oh crap, someone's playing Mortal Kombat 11 right now. We gotta shut down those servers now. I'm glad you like this 2 a.m. the McDonald's. I appreciate that. Yeah, it's usually what I make. I like making chill music. Yeah, the Dungeons & Dragons movies was really good. I really like Hugh Grant in it. But he's usually really good in anything. A Pokemon Emerald? That's a good one. I actually played that one not that long ago. I never played that gen of Pokemon, and it was surprisingly good. I don't think I played Emerald. I played, like, the combo one. No, that's Emerald. Yeah, so I did play Emerald. Oh, you're stuck on the first mission. Yeah, there's some mission. Dude, I've been stuck on the same mission as Splinter Cell on my live stream for 2 weeks now. Actually, I think 3 weeks now. Actually, guys, I've been thinking about it, and you'll have to tell me, everybody who watches those streams, I'm thinking about retiring Splinter Cell, at least for a little bit. I feel like we could move on to a new game. It's gotten, I'm having fun, but it's getting a little repetitive for like a 2-hour a night stream. Kind of getting stuck and all that. So I was thinking maybe we could change it up for next week. You hate MMOs? No, I get hating MMOs. Trust me. They take up so much of your time. But there's something about the gameplay loop I like. Yeah, Defiance was interesting. Like, I always wanted to play it. I love the idea of that. You're playing a lot of Kroll and Aardvark on the... Oh, on the Atari? Nice. I haven't played a ton of Atari games. That whole era of gaming is very much a blind spot to me. Move on to Phantom Crash. That might be fun to try out Phantom Crash. Man, this is one of the main rally games I want to get for my... Yeah, if you're going to get rally games, Turismo, it's going to be like the Rallisport games. I mean... Colin McRae is good too. I can recommend those, and they look incredible on the Xbox. I feel like we could actually do ice racing. We haven't done that one in a little bit. AMF Bowling 2004. I want to say I played a little bit of that one. I think it's very bare bones. You got to play Turismo. You got to hop on the Xbox. There's a lot of great games on the console. Chaos Series Collector's Edition, complete in case, even had the plastic sleeve. Nice. $10 for all that. That's great, Grizzly Knight. So it came with the soundtrack, which that soundtrack is amazing. Test Drive Off-Road Wide Open. I'm not a huge fan of the game, but it seems like the people that really like it really like it.
I got one of those microwaves.
Yeah, there you are. You got a voice mask on.
Nah, this is how I really sound.
Splinter Cell taking a break is fine. We got to see a lot of it. Maybe it's sports game night. That might not be a bad idea, True Saintly. Going over some of my favorite sports games. Top Spin is one of my all-time favorites. Yeah, Elder Scrolls on. Yeah, I like that. Elder Scrolls Online, the whole you can play any part of the MMO at any level is really nice. Yeah, I knew Champions of Norath was based on EverQuest. Because I just kind of knew that. I've always been interested in EverQuest. EverQuest is hard to get into. Like, I've installed that, been like, oh, I really want to play that. And that one's just hard to get into. Also, it's crazy. We had like 11 people in the lobby, I think. The Wall. Love the name. Doom 2016. That might be fun. I think a modern game night would be fun. I know when Fable comes out, I'm definitely going to stream that. Might stream E-Day when that comes out. Not too sure quite yet. Oh, you got the Colin McRae games? Good. 4 and 5, I think, are the ones that support Xbox Live. 3 does not. So do you have any... yeah, I have every PlayStation console except for the PS5. I don't have the PS5. But I have all the others. I have no hate towards the PlayStation. Disc condition looked brand new. That rocks. Yeah, my Chaos 3 doesn't even have the soundtrack. I could go out and buy it, but I'm not, like, in too much of a rush. Your room is turning into nothing but consoles, but that's a fun way to live, having a bunch of games to play. That's the thing about retro games. It's like a whole world of games to unlock and play. All right, I think we can, I'm going to start one more, just so we can do one more, and then we're going to end. We're going to end on one more, but I'm going to make it quick. So we're going to keep the 2 laps, and I'm going to look for a tiny, tiny thing to do. Ice racing. That one was really short, which is nice. 0.60, perfect. And then we're going to wait just a second for everybody to ready up. EverQuest is a drag. It's just old. Like, that game is definitely, like... it's crazy for me to say that because I love older games, but EverQuest just has a clunk to it that just is really hard to go back to. Albion... How's Albion Online? Okay, Hydraulic Monkey. I'm glad you're excited for that. Yeah, but, I mean, if you got good memories to it, sometimes that can help a game out. Oh, you're going to experience E-Day blind, Colton? That's, like, the best way to do it. I did that for Bioshock Infinite. I refused to watch anything for it. I didn't watch any gameplay. I just bought it. And I know it's popular to not like that game nowadays, but I blew my mind when I first played it. Hey, Jackie Sandusky, welcome in. Oh, Adam, you might want to open up your Xbox and, like, just clean the laser. Sometimes you just got to clean the laser. Unless you've already tried that. What is my favorite out of the console? My favorite PlayStation is the PS1. I love the PS1. I think it has some amazing games. If you go over to Camp Extras, my second channel, that's, like, other than the PSP, I think that's my most reviewed games on there. Which, ooh, hold on. The PSP might be my favorite PlayStation. I love the PSP. Nah, the PS1's better. But it's close. They're both great for different reasons. SNES and Genesis are about as far as you can go back. I gotcha. For me, I can play NES games. When I was younger, I really had a hard time playing older NES games, stuff like that. But it's kind of like older movies. I feel like for some people, like they have it's hard to watch like movies from the 30s. But once you watch them, get used to them, it gets a little better. You just have to get comfortable with it. Modern Xbox currently, right now, I think things are looking up. I'm positive in a way. Like, I can't be overly optimistic, but I think, like, they're making some good changes, like console exclusives, things like that. I mean, the shutdowns, once again, aren't great, but they are looking for major changes. I don't think, it is what it is. So I hope things are looking up for Xbox. That's what I'll say. My favorite Bioshock is the first Bioshock. I can add Tron 2.0 to the list. I was probably going to have people vote for it. But yeah, Tron would be fun. That would be a first-time play for me. All right, guys, I'm going to go ahead and swap the discs really quickly. Thank you for everybody who played Rallisport Challenge. I had a lot of fun playing tonight. But we're going to go ahead and head over to Rainbow Six. Elgato Game Capture has to show up at least once a stream. You have the Thompson drive. Yeah, you got the Thompson drive. Yeah. It stinks. Older games are the only games I get into. So you don't like modern games at all, Forced Access? Yeah, with older movies, it's good to like look at a list of the best movies from a genre, from an era. So like 50s movies, just look at the best reviewed ones, and like it's probably going to be like Alfred Hitchcock, stuff like that, and watch the really good ones, because those usually are generally considered good and hold up over time. And then you can kind of work your way down. Would you kindly win a race? Yeah, did Double Fine actually get shut down, or is that a rumor? Because Double Fine shutting down is like crazy to me. That's sad. Like they do. Oh, I did not hear about that rumor, Hopster. That would be really sad. All right, team survival is what I want to do. We're not dedicated. Yeah, let's do that. Max player 16 and English. Perfect. I remember liking the carnival map a lot. I'm going to go over the Discord, make sure to post so everybody will join. And then we're going to hang out for a few minutes. The Vita is an amazing handheld Turismo. Like Tile Sweeper. It depends. I feel like in new indie games it can be really strong. The PS3 is a really fun console, Matthew. There's a lot of hidden gems on there. But yeah, the PS1 was my first console that I really felt like was mine. So that's why I think it really holds a special place for me. I feel like Double Fine going independent would be fine, but dropping Double Fine is sad. Especially because they're one of the more prolific studios that they have. And welcome in, Big Talk. And yes, I have all of the DLC installed, Ludicrous, for this game. But you are right. Maybe I shouldn't pick a DLC map. I know this one is a DLC map. Maybe just to get some people in. I don't think this one is. Best Rainbow Six game on the OG Xbox. It's the best one that I've like. It's the one I know the most, Peanut Butter. Yeah, I know the last Ninja Theory people didn't love. Oh, it kicked everybody. I hate that. All right. Oh no, there we go. I think we got room for 16 people. Yeah, I only have one Vita, but I need a new one because my other Vita, the battery's kind of bad. I actually have my PSP right here on my desk. Yeah, Tim Schafer, yeah, he'll always have some place welcoming him to make a game. Black Arrow's good from when I played. Rainbow Six book? I've never read the book. I don't think I've never read a Tom Clancy book. I own a few. I've been meaning to read them. I'm a slow reader. Like I can read fast, but I'm slow. Like as in like I'll read like a chapter and take a long break and go back to it. Yeah, Psychonauts 2. More people needed to love it. And how are you liking Sonic Unleashed, Master Games Guru? And look at that, we're getting people in here. Oh, I should change my equipment, because I don't... Oh, wait, I think this is the decent weapon. If anybody in here knows, there's, like, one weapon that's actually, like, okay in this game. Like, some of the weapons are just really bad in this game. And you'll see it. Like, this game is something else if you don't know anything about this. Let's see. Yeah, that's fine. 5 minutes. Equipment. Yeah, that should be good. I think this is Team Survival, so we'll be dead. Like, we die once, and then we just keep going. Yeah, with Kel, reading is, like, it can be tough. because like your mind can wander. I kind of have to like train myself to like read without doing that. Ooh. I saw someone up there. Okay. Going around just trying to find somebody. Is that a team? Oh, crap. That was a teammate. Well, good thing I turned off friendly fire.
Red team has
Crap.
won the round.
So yeah, John Boosh, there's Insignia, which is the Xbox Live replacement service. That is that it basically sets it up so Xbox Live server games are still available and people can connect online. So definitely join in on Insignia if you're interested. It's also available through emulation as well. Yeah, I think Psychonauts 1 is better than 2, but 2 is still good. It's kind of crazy, Ludicrous. I think maybe it's more about, like, whenever I do one of these nights, it feels like a lot of people end up playing. So I feel like maybe that gets people joining in. Oh, we can't do that. There we go. We gotta make it even. Yeah, Gears 2 is a really fun game. I think Gears 1's better, but I think Gears 2 is really solid. The lobbies for Rally were pretty good, Akel. We had like 11 people. Now, I think the Double Fine thing is just a rumor so far. Yeah, big talk. Just the big thing is you die really quickly in Rainbow Six 3, and you only have one life. So it's kind of like Counter-Strike. The sound is crazy. With my headphones on, it's nuts what I'm hearing. Okay, I gotta figure out. Oh, damn. Cool. But you can watch what everybody else is doing, so we get some new stars here. I've not played Path of Neo, Matthew, but I've played Enter the Matrix, and I don't like Enter the Matrix. I mean, there's some interesting ideas going on there, but I just remember getting that game and being so disappointed in it. Just the controls just feel so funky. You instantly... Oh, you die in one hit. Yeah, you do have a little bit of a buffer, Ludicrous. It's kind of like SWAT Hyper. I think SWAT mode is better. Clear and red? Oh, I know you're a huge Mad Catz fan, Master Games. Yeah, the Vegas games are good. But SWAT is like one of the few game modes I'm actually like good in. Like if you see me on a good day at SWAT, I don't hype myself up often. I can hype myself up with SWAT. I am nasty at SWAT. Is there any new games that aren't a hero shooter that are more like Unreal Tournament? Not off the top of my head. I mean, they exist, but I feel like a lot of people go back to the older games and just play those generally. But yeah, the Rainbow Six games kind of... The Tom Clancy games kind of lost their identity through the next generation. You have nothing else to say? Well, I hope you have a good night, Forced Excess. I know usually you go to work the next day, and I hope work's going pretty well. All right, let's change up the map. Let's do Carnival, actually. You're probably not wrong, True Saintly. I never played Siege. How is it? SWAT and Lone Wolf? Yeah, that's it. SWAT. I used to just... Halo Reach, SWAT. I used to sit with my Xbox Live friends and just... I'd come home from school and just play that. Non-stop. I could change my weapon. What is the, like, good weapon in this game? Let's try the... Yeah, let's do that. It's always weird being that one person that has to, like, swap between both. You're all out of words? Well, I appreciate you stopping by, Greenpeace. Yeah, oh yeah, World of Warcraft is like a completely different game now. I love this map. There's something about the atmosphere in this map that I absolutely love. Hopefully this gun's decent. Oh, come on. All right, cool. Ah, dang. I was probably so low on health. The shooting in this game is definitely weird. You got plenty of words, Sir Dan? I played Reach SWAT like crazy. It's a bit of a hot take. I like the DMR more than the battle rifle. I'm fine with either. I like both. I had a friend who played a lot of Anarchy Reigns back in the day and loved it. Didn't that multiplayer die, like, very quickly? Cheaters and patches break the game. Oh, gotcha. One of those games. But I'm sure, yeah, you'd get some friends. It usually makes a game a bit better. I was just thinking that, Ludicrous. I was like, man, yeah, so my crosshair gets larger. And that means better accuracy. I think that's interesting. Yeah, I know Kitty Brown is really good at this game.
Green team has won the round.
All right, we rocked that. Oh, the other dude was speechless. Gotcha. I want to like Siege, but I don't like playing against other people. There's always that one dude who's played. Yeah, that's how I feel. I was really in the Dead by Daylight for a while, but there's definitely, like, when you play against a certain type of people, it just becomes more annoying. Yeah, I've heard Path of Neo's better. And yeah, Analog World, I feel like Anarchy Reigns is definitely a hit. That's a hidden gem to talk about. 3,000 matches. Dang, dude. Yeah, ludicrous. Sometimes you just gotta point an area and just shoot, and you just gotta hope you're still and crouched. Yeah, I saw that Dead by Daylight, the movie seems to be closer to being done. I was thinking about playing Dead by Daylight again. Oh, man. Oh, DJ Andromeda got someone up here. Hold on. Shit. Casting of Frank Stone. Yeah, I never got to try that. How was that? We swapped sides now.
Green team has won
Ooh.
the round.
This one's fun, guys. I'm having a good time. Oh, man. Yeah, I don't know. I've been thinking about it. I don't know what games I'm really excited for recently. The Dark Pictures games with the ad. Yeah, and they're making Frank. I think Frank Stone's getting added as a killer to Dead by Daylight. I don't know, Colton. Maybe it's a it's a Christmas flair. Oh no, Adam, I totally get that. It can be tough sometimes, especially for me online. I don't know. It's hard sometimes. It depends on the game. I got to play a lot of a game before I feel like I'm actually decent at it. And it's crazy because some people can pick up a game and understand it like instantly. We're gonna swap the map after this one, by the way. Red and green. Rainbow Six Lockdown. We'll have to play that one. Yeah, Rainbow Six 3 is my favorite Christmas game. Oh, I don't usually ask this one. Anybody seen any good movies lately? Okay, I feel like I need to turn around. Mortal Kombat 2, Hokum, it was okay. I wasn't too excited for Hokum. Yeah, Mortal Kombat 2 was okay. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Oh, come on.
Red team has
Dang,
won
I
the
should have taken that a little slower. I just kind of rushed in. Le Mans? I've seen a clip of that. I've seen just a scene, but it looks really cool. I change up the map. Let's do Train Yard. Yeah, definitely. People seem to really like Obsession Peanut Butter. I mean, I've seen it. I liked it. I don't think I have the overwhelming love that people have for it, but I mean, the most people really like it, so definitely check that one out. I'm trying to think. Because I feel like I haven't seen a lot of movies that really amazed me this year. I don't even know what my favorite horror movie of the year was. I think The Bone Temple was really good. I think that one deserved a little more love. And then I liked Nirvana the band, the movie. That was really good. Project Hail Mary was good. Hoppers was a surprisingly solid movie. There's a movie called Tuner that I liked. If you haven't seen that one was pretty good, about a piano tuner that's like his ears are too sensitive, but he can crack safes because of that. And it's like a crime movie. Yeah, Le Mans, yeah, it's like at the first person view. It's like 2.5 hours long, but I love a good long movie. So, okay, I'll definitely check it out. I'll add it to my to-watch list. Oh, Unbearable Weight of Massive Talent was fun. That was the Nick Cage movie, right? Yeah, that one was, yeah, that was a good time. The 24-hour Le Mans. Oh, that's coming up. I didn't even realize that. Oh, you've been rewatching the Bond movies, Adam? What's your favorite Bond movie? The Lord of the Rings trilogy is a great one to watch. Okay, I don't really know this map too well. Which map knowledge is always going to be king. Oh, whoops. Oh, the Naked Gun. Which one? The new one? The new one was really fun. Oh, it was coming up. Okay, I didn't even know it was going on. I know nothing about... Like, I know about Le Mans, but I didn't even know it was happening. The Patriot. Never seen that one. Goldfinger? Yeah, that's my favorite one, too. Oh, there's good movies, Afterthought. You just gotta look for them. Yeah, I'll definitely let you know once I watch Le Mans. I'm definitely adding it to my to-watch list. The one where he announced his presence and surprised he got caught. I don't think that's any Bond movie. I don't think he's ever said anything in those movies to ever compromise himself. I don't think he's ever walked in and be like, hey, I'm Bond. James Bond? I don't think that's ever happened. Oh, yeah. Dr. Strangelove is a great one, Akel. Love that movie. Kubrick classic. Ooh, I feel like my aim is... I should have had that. Oh, and I still could. Okay. I thought for sure I was done. I'm almost done. You just rewatched I Am Legend. It's not a bad one. It's been a while since I've seen that. No, I don't watch any animatrist. I'm not like I don't know, I just don't, not really into anime. I've seen anime, like I've watched mostly movies. I like Ghost in the Shell, I like Akira. But as far as like TV shows go, I don't. But I'm just bad at watching TV. I don't watch a ton of TV. Best games turned movies. Cuz there's not a lot of those. Because you're like, sometimes you're picking from the bottom of the barrel in that case. I like the first Silent Hill movie. I think the first Silent Hill movie is pretty decent. Because I'm bad. I can be a bit of a cynic. It feels like I did not like the Mario movies like at all. Did not enjoy those. And there are a few others because there was a little bit where people were like, "Oh, video game movies are in," and I just wasn't into it. Call of Duty 2 is on Insignia, and yeah, I can add that. Yeah, I've streamed Call of Duty 3 on Insignia. Okay, now we're just kind of... I'm guessing we're both going around in circles. Dang. The South Park movie. Yeah, the South Park movie's good. Sonic. I didn't really like I didn't watch the other two, but I didn't like the first Sonic movie. Doom wasn't good.
Red team has won the round.
Yeah, it's so funny, Adam, because even in the background they talk about like James Bond. Like everybody knows who he is. Like all the bad guys know the name James Bond. The first person part, blue. Yeah, that with the end credits. I think that's the coolest part. Yeah, the original Mortal Kombat movie's decent. It's interesting, True Saintly, about field of view and how much that's changed, how much that's opened up. Because, yeah, back in the day, I don't even think that was an idea. It was like, yeah, this is just how much you see in a first-person shooter. But yeah, I do agree. Mortal Kombat 95 is a good time. Best movie turned video game. There's a lot more of those. Chronicles of Riddick, even though that's set in the universe, but we'll give Chronicles of Riddick its love. Knights of the Old Republic, once again in the universe, but still amazing. I feel like whenever it's like that, when it doesn't have to adhere to like a script or like a movie that's already in the editing, I feel like that's usually when movie games stand out. But the Spider-Man games are really good. Spider-Man 2 is one of the best games ever. You should watch Iron Giant, Colton. I don't know if you've seen it before or not, but it's always worth a rewatch. The Ratatouille game's fun, Hopster. And the new Resident Evil movie looks good. I agree, the new Resident Evil movie looks good. I'm excited for that one. I mean, it's got a good director behind it. And I even like... I like the other Resident Evil movies. Some of them. I think they're fun. Yeah, The Warriors, that's a good one to bring up. Valiant. Excellent game based on a movie. One of my favorite movies. Hey, thank you for the $2 super, Driz. Iron Giant was an absolute... Yeah, I used to watch a lot of Iron Giant. I used to rent it. My parents had Netflix, but this is like... We're talking about DVDs sent to your house Netflix, and my mom used to rent Iron Giant for me all the time. Come on, come on. Okay. But yeah, that one's a favorite of mine. My mom also used to rent me Mouse Hunt a lot from Netflix. I like that one. What is the action button to get on things? Yeah, Iron Giant's so good. Yeah, the Minecraft movie and Mario movie. Yeah, I mean, those movies... Oh. It's because I'm not standing still, but that's okay. We got him. Good job, Maddie. Yeah, I mean, the Mario movie, the Minecraft movie made so much money. All right, let's change up the map again. Let's do... Parkade? That sounds fun. Oh yeah, I think that era Ludicrous of old movies becoming games that's awesome. Scarface is so good. The Godfather game is really good. The Warriors can be added to that list. Even the Godfather 2 the game is good. I bet that would be an interesting idea, Kel. Going through like battles in World War II, at least the major ones, in chronological order through video games. So start with the first war and find a video game and then kind of piece it together And maybe, like, you know, some of the bigger battles are going to be on multiple games, but try to, like, do as many games as possible as well. I think that's actually a really cool idea. No, so I've seen that poster Drist of the mouse on a motorcycle. I've seen, like, the cover for that. I've never watched it. Scarface is an excellent game. I like it better than GTA in some ways. I can understand that. When I was younger, I played a lot of Scarface. The whole, like, buying and selling, like, drugs and stuff like that, it's a really fun element of that game. This game rocks, by the way.
Green team has won
This
the
game
round.
is so much fun. It's such a fun, simple shooter. The chocolate milk video, that I do not know about that video, Eddie. The shooting is good. It's just like a good feeling game. And they got Al Pacino back to do the voice in that, right? Chocolate Rain. I think he's doing stuff still, Kel. I think. Most of the games are D-Day Normandy. I think Battlefield 1 and 5 purposely focused on lesser known battles. So yeah, you could take that and kind of like piece those in there. I think that'd be fun. Yeah, that's the thing about Call of Duty, or sorry, I should say World War II games. I feel like you just do the same battles over and over again. Yeah, I wonder what the Wii version of is the Wii version of Scarface as expensive as the other versions of it? Rallisport Challenge 2 is your favorite rally game. It's a good choice. Dang. That was good. It's a clan match on. That's really funny. I can't believe I've never seen this. I bet you it's popular. No, Rallisport Challenge is good. I don't know. I guess people didn't like it. I like Dirt 4 a lot. Okay, so he lent his likeness, but not his voice. So it's not like Marlon Brando, who was there doing the voice for the Godfather game. But, I mean, of course, that didn't make it in. Or at least, like, some of it did. Yeah, it's interesting, Master Games, that how much we've shifted away. I mean, war games are so lucrative and they make so much money that I feel like and it's hard to explain. We just live in a time where games take so long to make. So long to make. I remember having a lot of fun with Call of Duty World War II. Fighting with, yeah. No, I feel like my parents were never, my parents didn't play a lot of video games, but I think they understood video games. They did when they were younger. They played a lot of video games when they were younger. I think that's one of my teammates. I own that History Channel Civil War game. Never played it, though. But the idea of a Civil War game is a lot of fun. Oh, you were ready. You were Modern Warfare 1 and 2 were peak games for me. I played a ton of Modern Warfare 2 and Modern Warfare 1. Those were some strong years for me. That's when I was really in the Call of Duty.
Red team
Dang.
has won the round.
Battleship? I own Battleship. I've always wanted to play it. I gotta play it again. Like, I gotta, like, try it. I didn't like the movie at all. Battle for the on the Pacific is easy. Okay, I think I own that one too. I'd have to look at my shelf. Better of the Modern Warfare games. Bad Company 2 rocks. The destruction in that game is so much fun. You never got to 2. I think Bad Company 2 is better than 1. Personally. Gods and Generals? Isn't Gods and Generals a movie? Is that a video game version of that movie? That movie's like 4 hours long. And thank you to everybody who's joined in tonight. This has been a great night of playing. I've been having a lot of fun. It was a game based on that movie. That's interesting. Yeah, usually we have, I mean, eight's pretty good. But yeah, tonight isn't like a super busy night, but that's okay. Oh, crap. Oh my god. Damn. We actually had a bigger lobby for Rallisport Challenge tonight. Which I actually thought it would go the other way, but it's been really awesome. I mean, just getting 8 people to play a game for Xbox Live this old, I'm happy with that. And yeah, I agree, J-Mac. Yeah, the older game, I didn't even play this game back in the day, but there's like a feel to it that I love. The sounds of the guns in this game are definitely interesting. Well, Hype Megabomb, I'm really happy to have you here. I hope you have a good night. Hopefully we get to talk again, and you can join in on the next stream. Hey, Luffy. Yeah, the Rallisport Challenge series is underrated. I think it was Ludacris was in here talking, saying that it's, like, I didn't realize just how little it sold compared to the first one. Like, almost half. Alright, I'm gonna change my gun again, because I kind of liked this one, or... I kind of like this one, but we are gonna change the map. We're gonna change it to... What have we not done? Rallisport's played on Saturday afternoons. Cool. I appreciate that, Hype Megabomb. Yeah, it seems like there's a lot of active days for games, which I can appreciate. Liquid eliminated camp. I like that, Colton. 3 to 6 people, that's not bad. Not bad at all. What do you think of what's going on recently at Xbox? Well, I was very optimistic You know, like with getting console exclusives, it seemed like there was a really big push to bring Xbox back to the forefront. You know, some really good things happening with the brand. But with the sales, the closings, I'm not excited about. I know most of them are rumors. I think Ninja Theory and Double Fine are rumors, right? But it would be sad to see Double Fine go, especially. I'm hopeful, but you know, nowadays it's hard to be hopeful. Where you don't want to be too hopeful. Chevrolet bow ties. Oh, really? Come on. Ready to swap the Camp PlayStation? Maybe. You know what? I'm going to do it now. I'm turning on the PS1. Camp PlayStation is pretty much just Camp Extra as my second channel, if you want to see me cover PlayStation games. I like that this channel is a way to celebrate, especially retro Xbox, because I feel like it doesn't get celebrated as much as it should. Yeah, Tim Schafer will always find a way. I liked it. Somebody earlier said that Tim Schafer will always find a place. Yeah, it'll things will work out for him. It does suck though that if Double Fine does get shut down, because they are like one of their more prolific game studios. Ninja Theory, not as much.
Red team has won the round.
Something has to give at the end of the day. Yeah, it just depends. The thing with Xbox is it adds to that feeling that they've had for a long time of they close developers before they can do anything. But here recently, it feels like a lot of their developers kind of sit around, and I know it takes a long time to make games, but it feels like so many games don't actually go anywhere. So then it keeps feeling that they shut down studios, and then Xbox doesn't have any games, and it's just kind of like this endless cycle that I hope breaks eventually. I hope we actually see some games that are like just something more substantial. Because there's been some good games. I really liked Horizon, but it's just you just hope for more at the end of the day. Yeah, I played a bit of Hellblade 1. I liked it. Yeah, but some of their Double Fine's like smaller projects I think are really interesting. I don't think that was perfect, but the Lighthouse game that they made was fun, and Kiln looked interesting. I'm not excited for the new Halo. I know some people are like really excited for it. I hate the look of the game. I don't like the look of the new Halo, and I don't think it looks like it plays well. But I'm going to play it day one because it's Halo, and I'd love to be proven wrong. I would love to play that and it actually plays well, but something about watching the gameplay makes it look like it plays poorly. Oh, man. Yeah, studios taking a chance is rare, so nobody wants generic. Yeah, exactly, because that's what makes money. Stuff with loot boxes, games with battle passes that'll keep you on forever, because games cost so much money that you have to stick with, like, you have to go with, oh, we need a battle pass. Oh, we need to make a game that is never ending. But, like, for me personally, and I know there's a lot of other people that think this way too, that's not what you want. But then studios make single player games, and then it's not all the time, but sometimes they just straight fail, and then it shuts down the studio. It's a tough place to be in, because Also, Battle Pass and Forever games, games like that, they fail a lot. You have to hit it just right to get that right. But when you hit that right, you make a lot of money. And, you know, game studios, they don't say no to money. You're mega excited for Halo? I'm happy, yeah. My favorite moment from that documentary. It's been a little bit since I watched it, but I like the part where they talked about the Red Ring of Death, and they really went in depth about why that was happening. I don't know, that sticks in my brain. Or kind of about how they mishandled Lionhead. They fumbled the ball on that. The new Fable is not an Xbox exclusive. It's coming to the PS5 as well. And Steam. Yeah, I'm going to try Campaign Evolved too. I can complain about it all I want, but I'm going to be there trying it. But yeah, live services are an unstable business model. It's tough. It's just like people are going to... There are people that do play one game all the time, but for me, and I know I'm not alone, there's people that just like playing a variety of games. I like playing a bunch of different stuff. So it's hard for me to go like, oh, I'm going to stick to one game and just play the Battle Pass. I want to like it, but I'm skeptical at best, yeah. Yeah, I'm actually excited for the new Gears. I think the new Gears looks like a lot of fun. I think they've shown off just the right amount of stuff. The destroyed city, the gunplay looks really fun. I don't know, that one I'm actually kind of excited for. I don't want to get too excited because, you know, you don't want to be disappointed, but that one I'm a little more hopeful on. I'm really hopeful on Fable too. I agree, Noctis. Yeah, it was it came out that for the 20th anniversary, right? Import, export, I like that name. A video on the Xbox documentary sometime, your insight takeaways and such. That's a good idea, Bon. I'll definitely put that. I have like a giant list of ideas. I definitely can add to that. Oh god, Fable's new battle royale mode. Yes, with the battle pass too. Hope so. And then they just started adding like Jar Jar Binks, Dwight Schrute from The Office. They all fight each other. Isaac from Binding of Isaac. Hey, Taylor Keating, welcome in. Oh, you bought the collector's edition for Gears? Nice. Those sold out too quickly before I caught on to it. I think the Gears one was still available. There was one of them that was still available, but it was my least favorite of the bunch, so I didn't get it. But that's really cool, Drist. You don't think Gears is ever missed? I actually agree. There's a lot of people who don't like Gears 5 and, you know, some to some extent 4, but I think those games are fun. I think there's Gears games that are worse than other ones, but I don't think there's a bad Gears game, except for Gears Pop, but we don't count Gears Pop. Yeah, the Halo one sold out way fast. I think the Fable one was really cool. You bought your 10-year subscription? Good, Colton. You know you're locked in for 10 years. It's funny, Taylor, I actually played the Fallout Battle Royale, and my first match was really memorable. I remember being so tense, because I never really played Battle Royales. So it was a very interesting experience. My first Battle Royale was through Fallout 76. Whose phone is that? No, I'm not. I didn't get any of the collector's editions, unfortunately. They're also really expensive. Gears Pop was a phone game that was it was like I don't know phone games very well. I believe it was like Clash of Clans or whatever, but it was Gears and it was Pop Figure Gears. I downloaded it and I think I played a match way back in the day. It doesn't exist anymore. You can't play it anymore. Gears Judgment was fun. I kind of like Gears Judgment. Gears 4 was fun. Once again, not one of the best, but it's still enjoyable. Yeah, so I imagine with Fable and some of their other games that they made contracts a long time ago to have it on PlayStation, and they weren't able to take that back. So I imagine Fable, they had planned on that being a PlayStation game like years ago, whenever everything was an Xbox, and they weren't able to get out of that. I believe, or maybe just development was so far along on the PS5, it would just be a complete loss of money to stop it. That's what I imagine. Oh, well, yeah, the Battle Royale, Tetris, and Mario game are on a different level, Taylor. This is import-export, Eddie, you're right. Gears Tactics is fun, Greenpeace. But I like tactical games like that. I like XCOM and stuff like that. Exactly, Ludicrous. I want to do a video on Windows phone games because I think that's an interesting topic nobody's touched upon, but those are not preserved well at all. Really? Oh, so it gets harder on co-op? I kind of like that, though. I like Gears 1 more, Drist. I like the horror atmosphere so much better. But Gears 2 is still an amazing game. It's not, Colton. I'm sorry. I never really got to play Hive Busters. And I thought it was just kind of another DLC until people in the comments of my every Gears video was like, no, Hive Busters is like a whole different game. But I didn't really want to talk about DLC in that video, just the base game. I own a Windows Phone, Taylor. I got one for achievement hunting. So, but I don't even know the first thing about like modding that thing and getting games for it or anything like that. I agree, Ludicrous. The lack of preservation, just talking about mobile game preservation needing to be a thing. There's one game from the showcase that I was really interested in called Vivarium. It looked like an 80s anime. And just kind of looked like a life sim. I thought that looked really pretty. Also, it's already 9:53. My God. Yeah, we're going to be ending at 10 o'clock tonight, but really happy for everybody who's joined in and watched tonight. It's been a really good time. Nice. Oh, okay. Hold on. Is that a little car horn going on in the background?
Green team has won the round.
Wow, that was nasty. Gears 1 is more creepy. I like how you described Gears 2 in your recent video about the series like an action movie. Yeah, that's what it's. They kind of the way Cliffy B put it was bigger, bigger, more badass, and that's definitely what they went for, like a big blockbuster action movie. And there's some fun in that. Taylor, I think that game's gonna be a good one. No, thank you, Noctis. I enjoyed just sitting around talking to you. It's been a really fun stream to hang out. We're going to decide what's going to go on next stream, but I'm excited to see what's going to go on there. And guys, we got a new video coming out tomorrow. It is, I'll reveal it to you. It's essential backwards compatible games for the Series X. So it's another backwards compatible video, but those are always fun. And this one in particular is going over 360 games I consider to be essential to play. So games I think like everybody should at least play once. And I think it's a really good video. I hope you guys enjoy it. It'll be out at 4 o'clock tomorrow. Oh my God, I can't see. Hey, Drist, you gifted a membership. It looks like Greenpeace. Welcome to the Camp Counselor tier. What that means is you get access to members-only videos. Oh my God. Members-only videos. You get access to special emojis here in the chat. You get if you're in the Discord, which let me know, you'll get a title over there. You get priority comment replies, and you get access to videos early. That video I just mentioned to you, you can watch it right now. So welcome in, and thank you for gifting that, Drist. I appreciate that. All right, I'll see you later, Taylor. Yeah, it's just 360 for that one. Abandonware? Yeah, I would love to. I need to do a video on abandonware and unreleased canceled games for the Xbox. I've done one canceled games video, but there's plenty for another one.
Green team has won the round.
Master Games, OG Xbox backwards compatibility, the list is short, but there is a ton of backwards compatible 360 games to choose from on the Series X and S. Yeah, welcome to the green side. Oh yeah, if they got the Simpsons game, or any of the Simpsons games, like if Hit and Run made it to backwards compatibility, they'd make so much money. But aren't they remaking that one? Is it only 40? I believe it's more than 40. Not sure. They definitely focused on... I'm sure it was just easier to make 360 games backwards compatible. Oh my god. Yeah, you're all green now, Greenpeace. Green like an Xbox. Okay, we were trying to get in the same door. Dang. It's sad. I feel like gaming preservation, luckily, nowadays has gotten a lot better. Has 63. That's it. That's sad. They got to get more OG Xbox games in on backwards compatibility. And I was hoping during the new showcase they would announce some new backwards compatible games, but I'm thinking maybe they're saving that for the 25th anniversary because they were talking about it. Yeah, if you go to Unseen 64, Ludicrous, there's so many games to go through of just like unreleased and canceled games. Also, guys, this will be the last match of the night. So I want to say I appreciate everybody who stopped by and played tonight. It's been a really good time just chatting with all of you. Playing some Insignia. We've had a good turnout. We had 11 people for Rallisport. We had 8 people for Rainbow Six. So, I don't know. It's always fun getting these nights going. And I just appreciate anybody who stopped by and anybody who played. Yeah, the backwards compatible voting site. I wonder how much they would listen, though, to that, because that is independent. Yep, Mech Assault 1 stuck on the Xbox. I wonder what keeps that stuck, but not Mech Assault 2, which, got on the 360. What's your count for all, like how many North American OG Xbox games I own? I believe we're getting near 500 soon. I have 400 and something. I don't have the number in my head right now. But for North American Xbox games in total, I believe that's almost 1,000, about 900. Not really counting variants and things like that. And yes, I want every Xbox game except for one. But I do plan on doing that, and I want to review every Xbox game except for one. But guys, I do think that is going to wrap it up for tonight. It is 10 o'clock, so we're going to close out the lobby. Of course, anybody playing can still play. Really appreciate all of your guys' time. You guys are amazing. Stay tuned for a video tomorrow. It's been a lot of fun. I'm glad you guys... thank you for watching. I appreciate it. And I'll see you guys next week. And, yeah, hope to see you guys around. Have a good night, everybody.